To this live session with me and Angelica, my doll, my head mannequin. Today on this live, I'm going to be giving you tutorials. I'm going to be sharing lessons on how to braid hair. If you know that you are out there, you've not yet started braiding, but you want to braid, you are interested in braiding, then you are in the right place. What if you are actually braiding, you are making cornrows, you are only braiding with normal hair and you've not started adding extensions, and you are interested in adding extensions, you want to learn how to start adding extensions to your braids, then you are in the right place. Now welcome to this live. If you know you've joined this live session, yes, one person has joined this live, please give me a thumbs up. If you know that you like what I am doing here, give me a thumbs up, encourage me whichever way you can. Let me see your thumbs up. So when you want to start braiding, this is the first thing you do. You have to brush or you comb the person's hair. You have to get different types of combs. Some people can use brushes, they don't mind. Some people can use brushes, they don't mind using brushes, just like me, because my hair does not shed, it doesn't shed. I don't lose my hair whenever I use brushes. But you can get white tooted combs. Just do what the client is comfortable with. For me, I don't use combs for my hair. I hardly use combs to brush my hair. I use brushes to brush my hair, even my mannequin's hair. I also, brush is always better for the mannequin's hair. So today we are going to learn how to add rubber bands to your hair, how to use rubber bands to start braiding your hair. We are sharing the rubber band method today. It is so easy. Almost everybody can do that. Anyway, if I can do it, why can't you do it? Today I am sharing the rubber band method. I'm sharing 3 types of rubber band method when you want to start braiding your hair. It is very easy to start braiding with rubber band method. Everybody can do it because it is so easy. It helps you get a firm grip of the hair that you are braiding. Yes, I have a thumbs up. Thanks so much, Jojo Segura. Sorry if I didn't pronounce your name very well, but thanks so much for the thumbs up. Thanks so much. Thanks for the like. Let me see your thumbs up. Let me see your thumbs up. If you know that you like what I am doing here, encourage me. Encourage me. That is a way that you can encourage me. Encourage me in whichever way you can. Thanks so much. Now, if you have your extension like this, you have to cut. Just, this is brief. This is just brief. Thanks so much. Okay, I pronounced it well. Pronunciation is perfect. Thank you very much. Now, if you have your extension like this, it depends on the length that you want for your hair. If you want your hair to be so long beyond the bum, then you can just take this whole length and then you prepare it. It's not difficult to prepare hair actually. Some people cannot do it. Mary Lawson, hi. Thanks so much for joining the live. If you know that you like what I'm doing here, please give me a thumbs up. TV for the live. Oh, is that thanks or TY? Okay, thanks so much. Thank you for acknowledging me. So, as I was saying, if you want it very long, you take this whole length, you prepare it. By the time you prepare it, it's going to go beyond your bump, and I, for one, I don't like that. What I just do is that I cut my extension into 2. I cut into 2, then I prepare it. If you want me to make a separate video on how to prepare your extension, put it in the comment section. Let me see it there. So this is how I normally cut my extension. And then for this lesson, I am not going to be preparing this extension. I will not prepare the extension to have that fine slender tip. You know, you cannot just make your extension, use your extension like this, unless the braids you want to do, you are going to coil it and you want the tips to be sharp. Let me get an extension that is already prepared. This one was bought already prepared. This is what I'm saying. You see that the tip is long. There is a way you prepare it. There's a way you drag your extension so that it will be like this. But some come ready made like this, ready prepared like this. But if you happen to get the ones that have not been prepared like this, you see how the tip is looking. There is a way of preparing it, which is not difficult. Many people say, hey, I can braid, but I don't know how to prepare the extension. I'll make a separate short video on that. For now, let's go down to the basics. How to start making hair. How to start braiding hair with extension. That is what I want to teach in this lesson. So let's dive in. Let's move on. You're losing your extension like this once you have got your extension. And for teaching, I prefer using colored extension. This is because when I use black to teach, or you use black to learn, and the client's hair is black, you will not know when the client's hair is actually going out, when you are not able to tuck in the client's hair perfectly. But when you use colored extension to learn, and you start tucking in the client's hair from the beginning, it stays with you. Whenever you are braiding, it becomes part of you, and you will always be tucking in the client's hair. Assuming this was already prepared, or assuming that you want to coil the tips, or you want to twist the tips, you know there are different ways of finishing your braids. There are different ways of finishing your braids. If you want to twist it, you want it to come out in coils, there is no need to buy the already prepared ones. There's no need to buy the ones that have slender tips, because you will want the tips to come out sharp. I hope you are getting what I'm saying. If you know that you are getting what I'm saying, let me see a thumbs up. Let me see yes, I understand in the comment section. And if you have a question, put your question right there in the comment section. I'm here for you, and I'll answer. I like reading my comments to know if my audience are actually following the lesson. So you brush. The next thing you are going to do is to brush. You brush your extension very well. You don't just start using your extension like that because it is new. No, you are going to brush it. Brush through your extension. Brush like this. Then, when you want to start taking your extension, you don't just pack. No. This is exactly what you are supposed to do. You take like this. You see what I'm doing? Good. Then, when you want to start braiding, there are different sizes of braids. You have the mini braids. When you are doing your mini braids, it's going to be something like this. You see how thick the extension is. This will be your mini. Then you have your medium braids. Those braids that are not so big, they are not so small, medium braids. Then you have your jumbo braids. Jumbo braids are those big braids. Really, should I call them mighty braids? Then your jumbo. And one thing I want you to understand perfectly is that your mini may not be my mini, and your jumbo may not be my jumbo. But if you are doing mini braids, you mean to do mini braids, and this is the size that you started with, please finish with this size. Be consistent in the way you are taking your extension, so that your hair, all your braids will come out equal. Now let's go into the main lesson of today: how to add extension to your hair. Mabel, thanks so much for joining the live. Thank you. Let me see your thumbs up. Let me see your likes. If you know you like what I'm doing, let me see your thumbs up. Let me see your thank you. This is what people learn with money, but I am giving it to you for free. So let me see your thumbs up. Let me see your thumbs up. Let me see your contribution. Let the live be interactive. Let it be an interactive session. So as we have finished brushing the hair, let's start from the basic braiding. Basic braid. For instance, your own hair is loose and you just want to do something quick. Perhaps just 10 or 12 braids. You don't want to just leave your hair like that, and you don't really want to go to the salon. You start with ponytails. Just do what we used to call calabar braids. It is the basic braid. It's the basis for starting braiding. If you want to start learning how to braid, you want to start braiding, you have to be able to do these basic calabar braids. For now, let me just demonstrate it with the mannequin's hair alone before we start adding extension. Doing good. Yes. Thank you very much. Mabel, thanks so much. She said I'm doing good. Thank you. I'm glad you like what I am doing. So you section the hair. Go and get me rubber band, big rubber band. And you will always have to keep the hair that you are not working with away with what you are doing. Keep the hair you are not working with away from what you are doing. This is what the one that we are working with right now. And I'm going to hold it in place with a clip. You can use rubber bands if that is what you have. Just clip that one away. Then you section your hair. When you are sectioning your hair, make sure that your hair is the sections, the partitionings, the parts that you are making are very neat. Make sure that they are very, very neat. That is where the beauty of the hair starts from. I hope you can see what I am doing. I want you to see it very well. Good. Right? So you hold your hair like this. For me, this is how I like holding my hair. There are people that like holding their hair like this. I hope you just understand what I am saying. Just try to understand what I'm saying. I am going to show you the two methods. This is how I like holding my hair when I am braiding. You partition your hair into 3. This is the basic braid, basic ponytail. Into 3 like this. This is the hair we want to braid. So we partition into 3 like this. 3 equal parts. Make sure that they are equal. It may not be so neat. You see, the bottom may not be so neat. Partition like this. Then with your right hand, you go down. You go below the hair in the middle. You go below this middle hair. You go down like this. Into your left hand. You see what I'm doing? I took this one on my right into my left hand like this. And then I put it between my thumb and my index finger. Are you seeing what I'm doing? Then I grabbed the hair in the middle. I held it down like this. Use it to hold down the hair on my right. Then this hair on my left, I now took it into my right hand. Are you seeing what I am doing? Are you seeing it? Just like this, I have started braiding. The braid has started taking shape. So that is how to make a basic ponytail. You just continue to change from your left to your right, and then from your right to your left, just like this. Are you seeing it? I, for one, I like doing what works for me. This may not work for a beginner when you want to add attachments. It may not work for a beginner. Mabel, thanks so much. You answered yes, that you are seeing what I am doing. Very good. Who else is seeing what I am doing? Just type in yes. Type in yes. Let me see your yes in the comment section. Now let's start with the rubber band method. If we want to add our extension to the rubber, if we want to, oh, yes, very good. Jojo, you said yes. Very good. Thanks so much. Thank you. Let YouTube know that we are doing something here. Let this our live session be interactive. If you have comments, you have questions, let them see it in the comment section. Let me see it in the comment section. It will help to promote my channel. It will help me to also know that I am doing well and that you like what I am doing. Okay? Thank you, my dear. So we get our extension. Then we take some of it like this. We are going to be practicing with medium sized braids. If you know you like what I'm doing here, let me see your thumbs up. Let me see your thumbs up. Let me see your thumbs up. Tap on the like icon on your screen. Like this video. Share the live. Share it to those other people that will find it useful. Is that okay? So we take this, and if as you are taking your extension it happens to scatter, you just brush through. You have to brush your extension, brush your extension, because you cannot afford to just take your extension like that and start using it like that. No. Name, you want to know my name? Thanks for joining the live. Perhaps I didn't pronounce your name well. You said name. So we brush the extension. We brush very well. Then we grab our rubber band. You see, when you are making hair, when it comes to making hair, there are different types of rubber bands. You don't go for this big type. You don't go for this big type. No, it's not going to work. It's not going to work for this attaching of extensions to your braids. That big one will not work. You have to go for tiny rubber bands like this. You have to go for tiny rubber bands like this. I hope you are seeing it. Something tiny like this. Very tiny. Very good. This is what you will go for. It comes in a small pack, very little pack. In a pack like this. What we are having here is beads, but they come, some are colored, some are black, but I prefer using the black ones. And as a beginner, it is better that you use the black ones, because some people complain that when they use the colored ones, they'll start showing. Even if the black one is showing, people might mistake it for your hair or for the client's hair, so it will not be so obvious. As a beginner, I will ask you to go for the black ones. So you also comb your client's hair. Very important. Make sure there are no tangles. Then you share the hair into two. Share the hair into two. Then you go ahead to share your extension into 3 equal parts, because you are going to place it on the hair. You are going to use it, you are going to arrange it into ratio 2:1. So you have to share your extension into 3 equal parts. Make sure that they are equal. So these are 3 equal parts. Then you join 2 parts like this. These 2 parts that you joined, just keep it aside. You are going to go in with the one that is just 1. That is, you shared into ratio 2:1. So the one that is 1, the smaller part, is the one that you will start with. You are going to place it on your hair like this. You keep this one away because you are not yet working with it, and you don't want anything interfering with the hair that you are working with. Keep it away. Make sure that your extension is equal at the base, at the tip here. Make sure it is equal. The two sides are equal. Then put the middle of your extension like this on the hair that you want to braid. Then you take your rubber band. Hold your hair together like this, or the client's hair, bring it together like this, and then you begin to tie it with the rubber band. Man, everybody can do this. Everybody can do this. It is so easy, and it is painless. The good thing about it is that it is painless. If you have children that are always crying when they are making their hair, you can go ahead and use this one to make their hair. They will not even cry. Exhaust the rubber band. Then you go ahead and open the hair, the client's hair or your mannequin hair, your child's hair. You open it like this. But first of all, you have to practice on the mannequin hair before you start practicing on your child's hair, so you don't stress the child. The more you pull apart like this, the tighter it becomes at the base. So you go ahead, brush or comb the client's hair once more. Then you bring this down. Bring it down like this. You see, it's almost covering this hair. Then you place this one, the other one that you kept aside before, you now place it on the client's hair like this, as if you want to start braiding. Then you have to share this into three. You have to share this normal hair into three. Share it into 3 equal parts, so that each part will go with a part of the extension. Then you start braiding. Your braid is taken off neatly and beautifully. And as you start braiding, you begin to tuck in your client's hair. You begin to tuck in from the beginning. And if you are able to tuck in your client's hair very well, you find that the braids will last, because natural hair tends to become rough. It tends to easily become rough. But you know, the extension is synthetic. Most of the time they are synthetic, so braids tend to last longer when the natural hair is not peeping out, when your client's hair is not peeping out. So your braid is progressing. Yes. I don't know. So you continue to progress. Is it clear at all? If you know you've learned anything, give me a thumbs up. Let me see your thumbs up. Make it interactive. Have you learned anything? And with practice, you become perfect. Practice makes perfect. When you come out of this live today, when we are done with this live today, I would want you to go and practice it. Do you make an do I make salt and pepper? Which one is salt and pepper? What country are you in? I'm in Nigeria. What about you? Where are you watching from? Please, which one is salt and pepper? I'm in Nigeria. Jojo, what about you? Where are you from? Where are you watching from? Yes, I can see your thumbs up. Thanks so much. Thanks so much. You people are not liking this live. More people should like this live. From the US. Wow. US in the house. You're welcome. Thanks so much. Yolanda. Mixed gray and black wig. Oh, mixed gray and black wig. That is salt and pepper. Wow. Do I make salt and pepper? Mixed gray and black wig. Okay. So we are going to repeat this rubber band method. What do you want with mixed gray and black wig? Let me know what you are talking about. Angel face, hi. You're welcome to the live. Let me know what you really want from mixed gray and black wig. What you want me to do with it. Okay. So let's repeat this rubber band method. We have 3 methods of this rubber band method. We've just done only one. Let's repeat that one again. Okay. That's crochet. Here's that crochet that Ada used to use to fix her hair. That is green and green.
There's green and green.
Green and orange color. So we start with scalp braids. What happened to scalp braids? You wrote scalp braids. Angel face. What about scalp braids, please? No. We'll start again by taking our extension. Take our extension like this. You see how I am taking it? You don't just pack. No, you take from the sides. You separate it gently. Like this. And you see it coming apart easily. You see, with practice, you become perfect. The cutting that I cut here was rather for jumbo. If you want to do medium braids, you see this first line, you cut it into, the height is even much. If you want to do medium braids, you are going to start with, I think I should unravel this one so that you will get it straight from the beginning. That is why we are here. How do you tie braids at the bottom to prevent unraveling? Some extensions aren't braided all the way down, like French coil braids. Can you show us how to tie it at the bottom? Okay. That will be making us to divert from what we are doing. Perhaps next week, I'll show you how to finish different methods. You are talking about finishing right now. Jojo, you are talking about finishing right now. Next week, I'll show you how to do different forms of finishing on your braids. Right? But for today, I'm showing you people how to start your braids, how to start braiding you want to braid, you can't braid, then you are in the right place. But next week I'll be showing you how to finish your braids, how to do finishing on the tips of your braid. Okay, I hope you will join me next week. Oh, thanks so much. Okay, I'll be here next week. Thanks so much, Jojo Segura. Thanks so much. So let's go ahead. You see, this is rather too thick for your medium braids. This is for jumbo, so you have to reduce it like this. Making sure that the scalp is neat. The scalp should be very, very neat. You have neat braids. Yes, it starts from the scalp. It starts from the well partitioned and neat scalp. That is non-negotiable. The scalp has to be well partitioned and very, very neat. Then this layer has to be, this one I'm holding now, has to be shared into like 4 or 5. Some people share into 3, but I normally share into 4 or 5. Right now I'll be sharing into 4. These other 3, I'm going to share them. I'm going to braid them. This other side, I'm going to braid them into 3. I'll make 3 braids from here. Hope you understand what I am saying. And always keep away the hair that you are not working with. You don't need any undue interference. You braid. Sorry, you brush. Then you share into 2, as I am doing right now. Share into 2. Make it as equal as possible. Then you are going to share your extension once more into ratio 2:1. Share into 3. Start by sharing into 3. Make sure it is equal so that as you are braiding, you don't need to be borrowing from different strands. You see, these are 3 equal parts. You feel it. You feel it to know if they are equal, if they have the same volume. Okay, you share like that. Then this one that is the bigger one, you keep it aside. You are going to start working with the smaller one, the one that is 1, and this is 2. Okay, then you go ahead and grab your rubber band. You don't necessarily have to keep it on your on your mouth or hold it down with your lips like me. I just keep it somewhere. Then make sure that the ends are equal like this. Then you place the middle here. Remember, practice makes perfect. I want you to go and practicalize whatever you have learned here. Go and practicalize it when you get home. Then you start tying it. You start tying this natural hair. Start tying the hair that you are working with, just like this. You have to exhaust the rubber band. Let it be tied. You can't say that you are braiding when the bottom of your braid is not firm. The bottom of your braid has to be firm, and that is why we are using the rubber band method. If you want to go ahead and start using the traditional method, it is going to be tiring. Many people find it so difficult and so tiring. So as a beginner, you start with the rubber band method. Some people may not want rubber bands in their hair. Some people may be saying that the rubber band is going to cut their hair. No, it doesn't if you remove it properly. You don't just start yanking it off. No, as I did when I was removing it the other time, I just had to use my comb to take it off, dragging sideways, not upwards, and yanking off some hair with it. No. So when you are finished tying the natural hair like this, you just separate into two again and then drag apart. The more you drag, the tighter it becomes at the base. That's done, you join it together again and then you cover up. Then you go ahead and grab the other portion that is two. You can decide to leave this one like this. The last time I braided, the first strand of hair I braided in this live session, just now, the one I just unraveled, I shed this natural hair into three. But you can equally decide to leave it like this. Leave it like this, and then you go ahead and begin to braid. You place this one on top, and then you start braiding. Making sure that you hold the base tight. Making sure that the base is firm, but not too tight. Do what works for you. I am showing you different methods so that you can go and practicalize and see which one is easier for you. Then you go with it. Go with the one that is going to help you to produce beautiful braids in no time. I want you to come back next week with testimonies that yes, you have started braiding. That is what I want to hear next week, that you have started braiding. At least even for yourself, starting with that basic method that I showed you. You can start doing ponytails for yourself. You can start from there. Get a mannequin head and then start braiding. It's easy. Just follow the steps I'm showing you right now. It is easy, and in no time you will start braiding. As far as you came to this page, as far as you came to my channel, you will start braiding. It has to do with determination, consistent practice, and you will be there. Look at the braids. Look at how it is coming out beautifully. Your braid has to be smooth like a zip. That is how you know that you are getting it. Then the other method I am supposed to show you is with crochet method. Crochet method. The rubber band method with the crochet method. But this, I didn't come with my crochet pin. Sorry about that. I may be showing you that next week. Then the third method is the rubber band method without the rubber band. I don't relate so much with the crochet method because it is even the same thing with this one that I just showed you. All just a little difference. That crochet method, I may just explain it briefly to you. I may just describe it to you. You partition your hair like this. If you want to do your crochet method, your rubber band method with your crochet method. Partition your hair like this. Keep away the hair that you are not working with. Okay? Then you just go straight ahead to tie the hair. Just tie the hair with the rubber band. Are you getting it? Then you will take your extension and pass it below the rubber band. You still come to where you started from in this method. I hope it is clear. If it is clear, tell me it is clear, or tell me to show you next week, to show you the crochet method next week. But this one that I want to show you now is actually the rubber band method without the rubber band. Let's go ahead and see it. Your extension is somehow squeezed again, so you brush. You always have to brush your extension, because you cannot afford to have squeezed hair, rumpled hair, scattered hair. You cannot afford to have scattered extension. You don't need to start braiding with your scattered extension. So you always have to brush, 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 and keep it straight and neat, well arranged. So you go ahead and take your medium again. Take your medium extension again. Watch out the way I am separating the extension. And you always have to feel it. You always have to feel your extension to know if you are taking the right size. Okay? Yes, that's done. Then you go ahead again and separate this your extension into ratio 2:1. I always emphasize ratio 2:1 because the one that is ratio 2 will form two strands of your braid. Then the one that is into ratio 1, you are going to fold that one together again to form another hand of your braids. I hope you are getting what I am saying. So this is bigger than this. This is ratio 2 and this is a 1. This one you are folding it like this and it's giving you two strands of your braid. We need 3 strands to braid with. Then this is the one you will fold together. You fold this one together to give you 1 strand of your braid. Then this one you are folding these ones apart to give you the remaining 2 strands of your braid. So just like the way we started this braid, we'll share this one into 2. Okay, you share into 2 equal parts. Then you place this in the middle. Place it in the middle. Then you bring this and weave it over. You are going to weave it over, making sure that the base is firm. Just weave over the extension. The problem that many people have is that when they add the extension, the base is not always firm. But with these methods that I'm showing you, you're not going to have any problem with your base not being firm anymore. You are going to start off with a firm base, a neat base, and you don't have problems. You don't need to finish braiding it. You don't need to braid it all the way. You can just leave it halfway and then you bring this down. Are you seeing the base of our braid? Very firm, and that is what we need to start braiding. Once you start getting your base clean and firm from the beginning, nothing is stopping you. You have started braiding. So this other part that we kept aside, the one that is in ratio 2, we keep it over the braid, and then we pass this side of the extension, this strand, from the right hand below this one that we started with, below into the left hand. You see how I am grabbing it and covering up the natural hair at the same time. As you braid, you pass in from your left to your right. You cover up. You continue to cover up and continue to braid. Man, you have started braiding. Nothing should stop you. Start braiding. Start braiding. Start braiding. Nothing should stop you. If you check my channel, you're going to see how I made a mannequin head with my own head. If you don't have a mannequin head, you can start with that. Place a wig tightly over that kind of mannequin head, self-made DIY mannequin head, and start braiding. Nothing should stop you. Place a wig over that my kind of self-made mannequin head. Check my channel. You are going to see how to make a mannequin head, DIY mannequin head. Place a wig over it. Secure the wig over the mannequin head, the DIY mannequin head, very well, and you are going to start braiding. Nothing should stop you. Is that okay? Come back next week with testimonies. In this channel, I continue to show people how to braid, anything about hair. You can earn with it, you can use it to help yourself. Nothing should stop you. Bongani, Sibiya, hi, welcome to the live. Thanks for joining the live. Thanks so much. And if you know that you like what I am doing right here, give me a thumbs up, share the live, let other people join this live so that this channel can grow. Let's grow this channel together. Even as I am giving you useful tips that people learn with money, I am giving it for free. So you have to encourage me. Is that not so? Encourage me by dropping your comments, making this live interactive. Okay, let's go ahead and make one more braid, the rubber band method without the rubber band. I normally concentrate on these two methods because the other crochet method with the rubber band method seems to be just another method that is so close to this. Okay, let's go ahead. But if you insist you want to see that crochet method and choose whichever one will be okay for you, no problem. Drop the comments. Tell me in the comments section. Okay, so we are sharing this one into two. Always make sure that you are parting your hair neatly. The scalp should be so neat, very neat. Drop your likes, tap on the like icon if you know that you like what I am doing here. Okay, tap on the like icon, like the live, share the like, share your comments with me, share your thoughts with me. Okay, you grab your extension, remember we are making medium braids. Then once more we share into ratio 2:1. Share into 3 equal parts. Take one aside, keep 2 together. And the one that has 2 parts, you keep it aside. Then the hair that you are working with, you share into 2. Share into 2. I will be here sharing different methods of adding extension to your braids so that you will choose the one that works best for you. Okay? Keep it in the middle like this. Keep this one away. Then you braid over it. You braid the natural hair over the extension like this. Making sure that the base of your extension, making sure that the base of your braid is firm. Let it be firm. Then drop it. You can finish braiding it if you prefer. If you like, you can finish braiding it. You can braid this natural hair to the tip, but there is no need for that. Then you cover like this, and then you come in with the other piece, making sure that it is equal at the base. Then you add like this. Just look at that. You have started braiding. Are you seeing it? You have started braiding. Go and practicalize at home. Go and practicalize. You don't have to use your children's hair to learn. Get a mannequin head. Get a mannequin head. If you're not yet ready to buy a mannequin head, you can get yourself a DIY mannequin head. You just have to use normal things that you find around the house, pieces of foam, pieces of fabric, your masking tape, and old t-shirts, and you'll be able to make a mannequin head. The video is in my channel. Then you can place a wig over that mannequin head, secure the wig just the best way you can over the mannequin head, and begin to braid. You can use an old wig, secure it over the mannequin head, and begin to braid. Okay, now that is it. Now I have shown you two methods: the rubber band method using the rubber band, the rubber band method without the rubber band. Now I want to show you the wrap around method, the wrapping method. You start it as if you want to cane the extension over the natural hair. Let me show you how it is done. And before I go, I am going to show you the mannequin head that I made, the DIY mannequin head. You can just place a wig over it and begin to braid. You must not wait till you are ready to buy a proper mannequin head. Use what you have to get what you need. Start with what you have, okay? And in no time, you will start braiding. I, for one, you won't believe it, I learned how to braid with grass. That was how I started in my elementary school, in my basic school. That was how, primary school, that was how I started. I would sit on the grass then with my mates, and we'll start braiding for fun. Then we were just kids, about 6-year-olds, 7, 8-year-olds. That was when I started braiding just with grass. If I could do it with grass, why can't you start it with a DIY mannequin head? You don't need to get a proper mannequin head before you start braiding, okay? If you know that you've gained anything from what I have been saying so far, let me see your thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up, okay? So we go ahead and separate our extension. Separate the extension. Let me see your thumbs up. You people, you're not liking the live. Okay, yes. Let me see more. Let me see your thumbs up. You have to like this live. Like the live if you know you've gained anything from what I have been saying. Now I'm showing you the wrapping round method, or the wrap around method. Make sure that you brush or you comb the client's hair very well. You don't want any knots coming, disturbing you, distracting you while you are braiding. Everything well brushed out, combed out, both the extension and the client's hair well brushed out. Then you separate into ratio 2:1. We always separate into ratio 2:1. Very important. As a beginner, you don't need to start borrowing attachment from different strands. You don't need to be borrowing extension from the strands. You just start braiding and braid all the way, and then you have to cross the two extensions like this. You see what I am doing? Cross them at the middle, so that these two will be separated. You cross them and separate them. Then this other one, the smaller strand that is into ratio 1, you cross it and add it together, okay? Then you go ahead. Hope you are saying it well. You go ahead and hold down like this. Go down like this, and then you cane. Keep this out of the way. You cane. 1, you cane. 2, and then you begin to braid. Don't go more than 2 times, making sure that everything is firm and nice. And cover up as you go. Cover up the natural hair as you go. And work on your speed. Work on your speed. And once you start braiding, you don't just go all the way and start making a mini braids. No, start with medium, and the braid should not be too much, so that you don't end up leaving the hair unfinished. Is that okay? Start with medium, and maybe you braid like 25-30 strands. It shouldn't be too much, or else you will get tired and it will wear you out so much as a beginner. Okay, so we have almost finished this live section. We're almost done with the live session, and I promised to show you the DIY mannequin head. So here is it. Here is the DIY mannequin head. You're not seeing it well. You can start with something like this. Okay? You place a wig over it. Secure it as much as you can. As well as you can. Secure it. Secure the wig on the your DIY mannequin head. You mustn't get a proper mannequin head to start. Start with what you have, okay? Place an old wig over something like this. I made this. The way I made it is in my channel. Go to my channel, search for it, make your own, and then come back with testimonies next week. I want to see people that will tell me that they watched my videos, they were on my live last week, and they have started braiding. Okay? I will be here again with you next week. It's not difficult. All you need is sellotapes, masking tape. You can even do without the masking tape. This is a takeaway can. Just a can too, so that the base, so that it will have a base, okay? So that it will be able to stand. This can stand, it can sit anywhere. And there are some pebbles in it so that it has some weight, okay? I don't want you to stress your kids. I don't want you to stress any human being. Just start braiding on your own and come back with testimonies. I am waiting for your testimonies next week. Okay? Or do you want me to come on live before Sunday next week? If you want that, let me see yes. Type in your yes. If you want me to come on live before Sunday next week, let me see your live before I go. Let me see your yes before I go. Nobody? All right, bye-bye. You can watch this video again because I'm going to post it immediately. Oh yes. Jojo, okay, I'll come on again. I'll come online again on Wednesday. Bye-bye. See you then. Let's make it a date. Bye.
Mommy.
Yes.
So people were commenting you.
Yes, so I'll go on. I'll go again. Go online again.